Dr. Ron Janer. I'm a naturopathic physician, clinical nutritionist, acupuncturist, and I'm currently on the faculty of the American College of Addiction and Compulsive Disorders. And I've worked mostly with chronically ill and even terminal patients for over 30 years. And medical studies clearly indicate that in those cases of serious chronic disease, 90% of the underpinnings of the illness have to do with emotional trauma and the stress that this person has experienced, which is complicated and in many cases even caused their illness. And so I've studied lots of things, literally thousands of hours of postgraduate training, learning how to help these people. And in all those years, I've never found anything that worked as efficiently and effectively as the tools and system created by Dr. Dain Heer and Gary Douglas called Access Consciousness. And I've done a lot of the training. The ESB class we just attended was incredible. And I've seen it create remarkable transformations in people that have literally been traumatized by life. And I can't recommend it highly enough. On a personal note, there's two things it's done for me. Again, I've gone to thousands of hours of trainings beyond medical school. And everybody teaches you what to do for patients, but nobody teaches you what to do for yourself. And doctors who care, therapists, caregivers who care, often hurt themselves more than the patient has been hurt because you sacrifice so much for them. And this is one type of class where the healer gets healed. And that's a wonderful thing. It's literally saved my life. And the other thing, I'm married to an incredibly beautiful woman for a little over a year now, but she was horribly abused for most of her young life. And her faith in God sustained her, but for most of that life, all she could do was relive that trauma over and over in her head. And it was a terrible life for her. And after being married a year, using the tools from Access, and putting her in a supportive environment, she called me when I was on the road working last week. And we spoke for over an hour, and everything she talked about was the happiness in her life. Now, I've known her for 26 years. We've only been married for a year. But I've never had a conversation with her where that history of abuse didn't come up in one way or another until last week. And a big part of that is because of this work. So please, if you're interested in helping yourself and helping the people you love, learn about Access and come to ESB.